and welcome to another edition of BLG News for the week of February the 11th. I'm Marcus Boston. First, I want to start with a big shout out to those last week who took the time to vote in our question that we had regarding what is the best time during the week to email these weekly updates. Again, thank you, cool people who did take the time to vote. We're always trying to find ways to better get information out to you because it's really important to us. So again, thanks for that. The first story that I want to talk about, which was brought to us by a BLG fan, deals with Carnival Cruise Lines. And for those who do not know, Renee and I, we are serious Carnival Cruise Line fans. That's where we had our honeymoon for our wedding, and we pretty much try to go on a cruise at least once a year with Carnival. So we're big Carnival fans, but if you haven't noticed in the news for the last week or couple of days or so, there's been some serious issues with a Carnival cruise ship. The cruise ship was Triumph. We've never sailed on Triumph, so I don't know one way or the other. But the ship ended up having engine failure, and this engine failure led to a pretty miserable cruise experience for the people who were aboard. There's been some contradictions in regards to how bad things were, but I'm going to assume if you're on a cruise ship and power is limited that it's probably not going to be a good experience. But we're glad to see that the ship has made it back to Alabama, and everyone seems to have been doing okay, at least from a health standpoint. There were no deaths or anything like that, so that's always good news. And the second story we're going to deal with and we're going to talk about is, and this was brought to us again by another BLG fan, is the issue that happened out in Los Angeles with the LAPD and Chris Dorner. The LAPD had initially put up a $1 million reward in this case, but according to the LA Times, that $1 million reward may not be given to the person or the whoever who tipped off the police as to where Dorner was. The semantics are, I guess, the reward. To be able to claim the reward, the person, Dorner, had to be brought in pretty much alive for a case, and he had to have gotten a conviction out of him. So, since Dorner is supposedly dead, the LAPD may not be paying out that reward. And finally, I want to talk about the community service event that we have coming up in March. Again, that's the Pink event. We've been talking about it a lot lately. We are participating. We are sponsoring this event. It's going to be on March the 10th in Columbia. You can contact us for more information if you would like to attend. It's a really good event. It deals with breast cancer awareness, and it also deals with women's domestic violence issues. So if you're interested and you want to attend this third annual event, it's up and coming, it's a growing event, send us an email at info@bostonlawllc.com. Again, that's info@bostonlawllc.com, or you can give us a call at 301-850-4832. Again, that's 301-850-4832. If you have a story that you would like us to focus on during our weekly news recaps, you can also send us an email with that story. A link would be nice too, so we can put it up behind me so people can know, what we're talking about. But just send us a link or send us some information on the story, and we will try to do our best to put it in, include it into one of our weekly updates if it's something that has something to do with either the community or what we have going on here at BLG. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.